Hello everybody, I would like to present a transport management plugin 2.0. I fixed bugs, developed some new features. Maybe it will be useful for the community. Let's go. I'd like to start by installation plugin and demo date. For that we need to go to the my GitHub repository and download plugin file and demo date file to your computer. After that we can go to the Felix console and install plugin. Don't work. Plugin is active, and after that we can go to the system, this super user garden world, and check in plugin TMS plugin completed. Next we can add demo date to the garden world client. We can create new record, demo date, save, selected your demo date. Okay, after that run plugin, import package, process it and completed. That's all I have to say about installation. Now we will move on to the interface and demo date. Next we can change role, and after that we can see a transport management plugin menu. Here we have transport management rules group and some process and info window and form, map view form. Let's look now at demo date. We have some vehicle drivers, vehicles 3 types, and more than 20 vehicles, more than 10 drivers, and 2 types and 3 transport unit, 3 roads and 8 stops, and etc. We can see it here. For example, roads. We have 3 road 1, 2, 3 for this demo, and each road have some stops. Stop 1, 2, 3. These stops connected with some business partner. We have for demo 8 business partners on this client. Each vehicles and transport unit have some parameter as volume, weight, and weight unit of measuring, as weight, as length, width, height. Transport unit have the same parameters. Let's look now at the process which I create for this demo. This process creates sales orders for demo only. This process will create new sales orders for each customers. Such construction block standard and customers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I created for this demo with for the specific planning horizon, for example 30 days with random quantity. I used only one product for that. Okay, run this process. This process create 8 orders with a lot of lines. Turning to sales orders and create this. Create orders. We have 8 create orders. Each orders have 30 records, one line for 1 day. Now we'll move on to business process transport management system. We created sales orders for demo, and we need to create order transportation requirement. For that we have process where we need to add date 1 month and empty sales. We need sales orders and check delete old record. This process can use purchase order and distribution order if you need. After that we can run and all records migrate to the maybe not all, because we have more records. We can rerun for that and have all lines. The next step, we can open info window, TRS info, and see this requirement on this info window. Let's look now at create freight unit process. For that we can select one record and put this bottom. Now we can select Euro pallets, for example, and create and put date here 1 month and run this process. This process check all lines and split all products for each pallets. System create a lot of pallets. We can see this information on related information. For example, we have this quantity, and this quantity system split for 38 for every pallet, and the last pallet have 40 24 each, and the next have another quantity. We have number, a code, transport unit. It's created random for this demo. You can set another format for that. Every pallet have weight maximum which set on this transport unit. It's all about freight. Next, we have a lot of pallets. And we need to put these pallets to the trucks, as this picture. For that, we can run process vehicle assignment. We can put date all, and we can assign one vehicle for that, for something, and we can select the vehicle type. We have 3 types of truck: 22 tons, 7.5 ton, and 1 truck. It's minibus light. I think we need a big truck, 22 tons, and we need to use roads for this process. And okay, this process selected road here and put vehicle for this road. Okay, system worked. After that, we have next information. Road 2 and vehicle 2 for this freight unit. After that, we can create freight order for each road and each vehicle. For that, we can put data promised and okay. System grouping all roads and vehicle and create a lot of freight order. System create 96 freight orders. It's all. Let me turn now to freight monitoring info window, where we can see a lot of freight orders. All freight orders. We can see data promise, document no, vehicle drivers, and another information. Weight for this and quantity of stops, shipper, and document status. After that, we can in this info window we can calculate in freight cost. For that we can put date promised and calculated all freight was calculated. After that we can see freight amount for each orders and can see related information cost for detail. For example, this, and we have some information. Wait. You can see document with order line tab, stops tab, and cost tab. This info we can see on this info window. For detail we can see line where we have sell order, line, product, transport unit, code, and quantity, and the weight and volume for this transport unit. I'd like now to discuss and cost calculation methods. It's we can see on the transport management rules and rate calculation methods rules. We can add a new method for calculated. I have the some standard method by length, by weight, and maybe stop of costs where every stop have maybe loading or unloading, and it's cost $25 for one stop. It's my demo information, for example, and maybe some information about fuel where the calculation rules specify that the rate 20 liters it's every 100 kilometers, and we have cost of fuel here about $1 this one liter petrol price about its example for USA, and this method we need to set and on the shipper. For example, if you want, you can add a lot of shipper and every shipper can have different calculation. You can add here some methods for calculation for this shipper. It's work easy. It's work easy. Let's look now at form, map view form. On this form we have freight orders, all freight orders, and have bottom refresh freight orders if you change some, and show route grasshopper or Google Map, which open on the new tab your explore browser. For example, we have one first freight order. It's route 3, vehicle 22 tons. We can see this freight order, and we have 2 stops and have weight this, and we maybe road freight hopper. This road on the map. And we can see this road on Google Map. Google Map have and Graph Map have the different road because Google generated this road for car, but Grasshopper generated this road for a small truck, and we can see when we change this road change as on Google. We have big truck, small truck, and big truck. We can use if you don't have some app integration with GPS system, where we can give some information about this road as length or duration and etc. We can put manually this length to your order. After that, you can recalculate this. We have one amount, and after recalculated we have another amount because system process add new amount about fuel. I need this liters and price and amount, and we have this information about length here. We can add some duration. It's not need for calculation. It's good. It's all about map forms. You can select another road 3, maybe road 1 have more stops. Road 1 have more stops, and 1, 2, start point, 1, 2, 3 points. It's all about map view form. If you need for your company some GPS software, you can use for that open source system tracker. Tracker GPS, it's open source system, and that have some demo servers where you can develop your test and develop your functionality. I used this demo server 3 for my test, and I create some plugin for that, for integration API plugin. I can demonstrate some functionality. Tracker integration, install, refresh. Tracker app integration plugin. After that we can see go to plugin, and plugin is completed. We can change room for and have some tracker plugin. There we have window tracker device where you can add your devices or imported these devices from tracker, and have some form and process API test process, and some log for table for events and other messages from tracker system. Now we can run this process, and this process integrated with demo server 3, where I have some devices, my phone. You can use GPS device, your phone, as GPS devices for your vehicle. I tested it on my phone. One device add and record summary. We can see some information about distance, hours, fuel, max speed, etc. After that we can see my phone process add this device to the table. It's all about this integration. That plugin need a lot of development for production. It's only demo. And we can see system tracker system on the frame in your system. It's don't work in Chrome, but work in Firefox. On Firefox you can check it. Okay, close. let's summarize briefly what we looked at. We download and install plugin, downloaded and installed demo date, overview a lot of demo date, and create a lot of sales orders, create OTRS and create freight unit and assign vehicle. For this use the routes, freight orders, and calculation freight order costs, and overview our routes on the map. It's all. Thank you for your attention.